welcome to the vlog. Today, well not today technically, tomorrow, my mom and I are going camping in Lake Superior Provincial Park. So I am currently going to her and my dad's house, which is 2 hours from my house. And then the drive tomorrow, without any stops, should be about 8 hours and 45 minutes. So we're anticipating 10-11 hours to get there. We'll stop somewhere for lunch. There'll be some gas breaks, and then tea and coffee, that sort of stuff. We are hoping to get there before nightfall, so we will be leaving quite early in the morning. We're aiming to get up at 4 and be out by 4:30, kind of at the latest. Hopefully, you know, best laid plans and all that. We're going for 4 nights. We're going to be staying at Rabbit Lake Campground. Rabbit Blanket Campground? Something like that. And there for 4 nights. I think I already said that. And we have a tent. We're not staying in a trailer or anything like that, or a camper van, just straight up front country tent camping. So that should be good. The weather's looking pretty decent. We have 1 day forecasted with a little bit of rain, but mostly mid-20s during the day, and the like low to mid-teens overnight, which perfect weather for being outside and hiking and being in a tent. So I have to get gas before I get to my parents' house. Honestly, the gas price situation is not, I am not jazzed. So I already know that up closer to the provincial parks, which is, so it's on Lake Superior, it's on part of the northern coastline of it. The gas up there and kind of anywhere past sort of Perry Sound, which if you're not familiar with Ontario is just going to sound like a random place, and don't worry about that. Far up north is 10 cents more than it is here in southern Ontario. And I'm on like a main road, so obviously gas is more expensive here than it would be a little further out of the way. I just passed 162, so that's Canadian, $1.62 Canadian per liter. I was hoping for like 150. I don't think I'm gonna get that though. Who knows? Mom said that where they are it's 155, so if nothing else, I'll gas up there. This is the official first day of our trip. We got up as expected around 4:30 and we're off to the races. Here we are driving to our first stop, which was a service station for just a bathroom break, and we made some coffee out the back of the Bronco. The drive was quite nice. It was pretty foggy in the morning, but the temperatures were good. And as you would expect for that early in the morning, there were not a lot of people on the roads.
Nice they put signposts up.
They did 24 kilometers ago.
Ah, okay.
Obviously.
Silly me.
Yeah.
Yes.
First time?
Rookie. Might need another shit.
I'm sure they'll have a bathroom. So that sign said straight. Oh yeah, there's the
Innie. Apparently everybody's gone the same place.
Yeah.
Probably the person. 164, thieving bastards. Are we guessing out?
No, but the main entrance was the other way.
Oh. But you need to be over on the other side, though. On the twat side? Wiggly wing.
Oh, there's that escape that keeps passing us.
Oh, well then. I have more gas to do that now. A cannabis store.
I did this in France.
What?
Just drove like you in a tourist parking lot.
Oh, right.
It's only a one way.
Me?
Yeah, it's only a one way if someone else is coming towards you.
Ah, well, there you go, yes. Georgian Bay Travel Centre.
This was a very pretty bridge in Sudbury, I believe, with all of the flags of the world lining each side of it. You can see we're going pretty slow because there was a lot of construction on our drive, and you'll see in some of the later videos, it was very on brand for Canadian summer with lots of road closures, lots of road painting, and a lot of slowdowns, which really did extend our drive time. As we got closer to the park and closer to the coastline of Lake Superior, the views became absolutely spectacular. A lot of our trip up the Trans-Canada in that area of the world was on the lake shore, so views like this were pretty much what we were seeing, I'd say, for about 2.5 hours. The roads themselves are also quite well maintained. There's lots of options for passing, so these double lane areas happen every sort of 10 to 20 kilometers, so you're never really stuck behind anyone. So that's Agawa Bay Visitor Center.
So that's what we need, is it not?
Yeah.
It's going to be 4:02 when we pull in.
Campground full. Very nice.
Do not be 10 yards.
Visitor Center.
Right.
Park store, they have a stop sign. Once we checked in at the visitor center near Agawa Bay, we headed up to the campground, which was about 45 minutes away. We had picked up ice and firewood for the night at the main visitor center because we weren't aware that the site office at the campground would be open as late as it was. I believe they stayed open until 8 or 9 p.m., but the website said they were closing at 4. And the views in this park are just spectacular. So here we are pulling into the campground. You'll see here there were some cyclists, and they were camping their way across Canada, I believe. We talked to some of them. So that office there was the one that we ended up buying most of our ice and wood from the rest of the stay. The way this campground is set up is like a giant figure 8, and it's all one way. And we essentially had the last site on the top of the figure eight. So anytime we were going in, we would be doing this drive here where you basically drive past almost every single campsite to get to ours. But it was a pretty decent site. You'll see it here in a minute when we pull in.
Okay, where are we on?
Yeah, it's not that heavy. Oh, I was gonna go for. Yeah, we can. That's what it is, man.
100%. Right.
No, I did. I was just like, what?
Where did you? Oh, that's cool. I just had a big. Hey. Heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah. What's going on? How's it going? Where are you heading? Ghana. From where? Oh, cool. We're doing the Safe Mountains of Victoria. Yeah.
That lets me go back into
Yeah, but we have to get everything. I would just
Yeah, what? It gets kind of scary. Not much shoulder at all. Hardly. Yeah.
Are we supposed to fill this up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
We have a few phone calls today.
need the instructions as to how those things work, or are they just stupid too?
No, it'll be fine. What are we doing about this?
About what? Oh, I would just brush it to one side. I'd be curious to see how much we paid for this wood. This is not dry. Right, go on then, make me the fur.
So,
Yeah.
gas tap all the way until you can hear it.
3. One to the right, and one in the bottom. See the bottom one? That's it. Okay, we're going.
That one isn't.
Wow. I have to put thank you. Whoever gave me the orange olives. Can I have some more?
What are you feeling for dinner?
I saw the cars, I was like, they're coming.
Did you bring rice? How long does it take to do the rice?
5 minutes.
You probably went back.
You just put water on that.
Yeah, boiling water in our bowls with the lids, and then you heat up the other stuff while that's cooking.
You heat it up by pouring more boiling water into it.
No, it's already made, it just needs heating up.
So it's like boiling the bag.
You can boil in the bag or you can tip it out. So we both have different food, so boiling the bag will be easier.
That's what I want.
Do you want more tea?
Please. Really pleased to know I had a luscious poop this morning.
I was wondering what took you 4 years to get back here.
I figured you wouldn't want me farting in the tent, so I'd go and have a good shit, and it was, time for the curry to make its appearance.
So,
I thought mine was bad. There's a reason why people, when they camp, take toques.
yeah, I brought mine. Because 10 degrees outside in the evenings might actually be cold if it's windy.
I don't think I brought a toque.
This would be fucking cold then. Oh, you have to buy one.
A hoodie. No, I just bought a buff. Can use that.
True. Here we are at Agawa Bay Lookout. It's gorgeous. I don't think the footage really does it justice. If I had a drone, you'd see all of the beautiful scenery there much better than I can portray with my current setup. After the lookout, we headed over to Crescent Lake. There was a trail, it wasn't a very long one, maybe 3 kilometers, that was supposed to go around the lake. We didn't realize that almost none of it would be able, like none of it you would be able to see the lake, which was, it was a bit disappointing, but the hike itself was nice.
Kevin! Hello, Kevin.
I swear if he jumps at us,
You're what?
scream.
Shit yourself?
All of the above.
Do more than shooting? Where you can go now? Hey? Where you going?
It's waiting for us to fuck off.
If he lands on the back of my neck and scratches me, I'll fucking shout. However, I do have an up-to-date copy.
So do I.
Curiously, it's a very sludgy bottom there.
Like muddy?
I mean, it's clear enough, but it looks to have mud underneath it.
We did the Orphan Lake Trail. Again, still a short one. Few kilometers. Beautiful forestry, just a short, nice hike. Mum was able to take a bunch of photos of mushrooms, which are her current thing, which was nice. It was also really good time to just catch up and chat and touch base. With us living almost 2 hours away from each other, face-to-face catch-up time can be kind of rare, so our hiking trips are really quite nice. We took a drive up to Wawa on one of the more overcast, rainy days, and we stopped in here at the giant Canada Goose. It's, as you can see here, it's in the Magpie River Valley. There was, I believe, an older or an original Canada Goose statue, which is still in town, but this is the current official monument. White River is about an hour north of Wawa in drive time, and Mom had found out that that was where the original Winnie the Pooh bear was from, or adopted from, technically. So we took a drive up there. It was kind of disappointing, but this is the Winnie the Pooh park, so we stopped in and took a look at the little monument here. On our way back to the campsite, we stopped in at one of the beaches that are on Lake Superior so that we could, take a walk down the sandy beach and go paddling a little bit in the water. It was cold, as you would expect, but quite nice. Coming? The wet stuff is. What? This trail we're on here is called Sand River. It leads directly into Lake Superior via these waterfalls or rapids. The trail itself has 3 separate lookout areas, and 2 of them you can actually walk out onto the rocks by the water. This one here is the one in the middle where you can't. It's beautiful, obviously somewhat dangerous to walk out on the rocks, but the views are totally worth it. as you're going northbound into Lake Superior Provincial Park, the last gas station is here at Agawa Crafts. This is us getting gas on the way home, but it's a great place to stop in, both for the gas and for the various amenities it has, bathrooms, coffee, that sort of thing, and large craft shops, as you can tell by the name. So this is going to be the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.